than a physical fight. So if that's the case, then I would have had to get you in a different way. You wouldn't have just. I'd have had to move in silent. Couldn't have been able to see me coming.
But what if somebody gave you their hotel room?
Nah, that's too open. No,
A ho-
I'm
my
not.
hotel
I'm
room?
not walking.
So
Yeah, I'm
maybe
not.
I'm thinking differently
I'm
from
not
y'all.
walking up.
I would. If I would
Yeah.
do
Oh
that.
no. 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 No.
I
No.
would
I'm
go
not walking up.
I
That's
think
like a death trap.
no, I
I
think
don't
you
know
would
what you
no.
got with you.
No, I think you a real OG if you show up to somebody's room when they give it to you and do what needs to be done. I truly think that makes you a real OG. If somebody gives you their room and you show up and you knock on that motherfucker and you say, "Here I am, bitch," and do what needs to be done. No, y'all saying that's dumb, but I only say that because if you are the one with the energy and the smoke, all of that police, and they might have all this,
They
that goes
both.
out the
They both
window.
had. They both had it though, got Zeus. They both. I mean, they both had it. And then I heard.
But they did, but glamorous. They both had that, but there's a difference between someone saying it's okay if they both had energy, but when we want to look at the energy that was had here, let's be honest.
Mhm,
One's energy was
mhm.
responding to the other one's energy for whatever reason and making threats, but the threats involved you will not be able to come to my state or city or whatever and do X, Y, and Z. And the person did.
Okay, well, did you hear? Did you hear about? Okay, I agree. I agree. Did you hear about the check-in?
No,
So I guess Pastor called himself doing the check-in
what's that?
because he said that this is what he said in the video. Find the video. He said that he talked to Birdman and he can't be touched in New Orleans because of the check-in.
What's that? I don't know what that is.
Well, basically, I'm here in New Orleans and I'm coming here for some business. Blah 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 blah. Blah. And okay, Grandma, you too old. Girl, please let me tell you something. I am an OG. Okay, I am an OG, baby.
They
But
said
I'm not gonna invite you to,
he was
huh?
joking. They said they was sarcasm. He was joking.
Oh, sarcasm. Okay, all right.
Yeah,
See, I didn't know.
that's okay,
You
baby.
know,
That's
I
okay. That's
mean,
okay.
well, Diamond explained it in her video. Yeah, I'm crazy. Yeah, I'm crazy as hell. Yeah, Diamond explained it in her video as far as what the check-in was or whatever. I'm just glad nobody got hurt. I watch Pastor and I watch OG. I watch Jesus. You know what I'm saying? I'm just glad. You know what I'm
Yeah, yeah.
saying? But nah, I wouldn't have walked up into his hotel room. Nah, I would have caught that nigga coming out the door in the alley or something like that. Now y'all want to video it? Okay, boom, it's down. We gonna video it and take it from there. All right, you can drop me.
Thank you, baby. But see, and telling you that you cannot come to my space and do all of that. Once you say to somebody, you cannot come to my space in X, Y, and Z, that then gives you the higher threat to say, okay, bitch, people are going to look at you and say, you was the one that was saying all of this. You was the one that was doing all of this. So once you're the one who motherfucking says, you cannot come to X, Y, and Z, or else this will happen and make those, it's one thing to say, we going to whoop each other's ass. Bitch, we're in two different states, blah, 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 blah. But then to say once, or say like, if I ever see you out in public or at the grocery store or at an event, I'm whooping you. For two people to say that, that's one thing. But when you say to somebody, you will not come to my state and make it out. You will not come to all that police, and it might be that shit goes out the door. Once again, I use Ari before I let you out. I use Ari as an example. Ari is an OG because Ari doesn't care about the police. A bitch who says, I ain't got shit to lose and I know that I don't give a fuck. If I see you, bitch, or you come within my vicinity, I'm going to get you. They going to get you. If somebody wants to get you, they going to get you, especially if you're the aggressor. Especially if you're the one who's telling somebody you will not motherfucking make it out.
As hello,
Hey,
good
baby.
afternoon. I've been in like Pastor P shoes fairly recently. When I was across the street, I had a female tell me I couldn't come to Philly, or she was gonna know where I was at, no matter a tree, a building, a wall, whatever. So, I went anyway. And it was the same thing of, oh, you should have called her, you should have gave exact locations, you should have did this or that. But I did my part when I came. So it was just like, yeah, he should have came. He should have came to wherever P was at because he came to his city. So
Yep. Be funny when I say this, and y'all gonna be like, because I don't have a problem if or with Keith, but where in y'all's mind do y'all think that okay, Keith came to the city that he told he wasn't allowed to come to, and now he should get off of his ass and go and find where OG Murder is? Wait a minute. So y'all wanted him to do both? I'm really trying to. Like you can't tell somebody you cannot come to my shit and then they come to your shit and then be like, well, give me I gotta walk the kids and I gotta go grocery shopping.
Right.
Can you call me the next time? If there's police around you, wait, there might be some especially and then also, hold up, concrete. Also, the nigga was alone. Wasn't he alone? Wasn't he alone? One man. Was he alone? Oh no, baby. Oh no, baby. If that nigga was alone, oh you a bitch, OG. I'm sorry. You could have pulled up on that nigga on the street. Hold up, concrete. Let's refer back to the old video that y'all love to use, where Keith was videoing and that nigga was behind him. And even though that was some dirty shit, because I don't like sneaking, that nigga snuck and hit Keith. It wouldn't take nothing but you to say, "Oh, you on Canal Street? I'm on my way to Canal Street." See that nigga down the block, whether he's on live or not. Keith, yeah, what up? Doom, 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 mink, 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 pop. Like, it don't take nothing but go ahead. I'm just sorry. There's too many possibilities for me. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Hey Robert, the check-in is actually when you check in with the real hood niggas, the real OGs of a city to make sure your ass can walk around freely without being touched. That's what a check-in is in
Oh,
most cities. Let's just be clear. But not only that, he didn't have to worry about being touched anyway. He just if he did, now that's just hearsay. If he did do a check-in, it was to make it. Most people when they do a check-in like that is to make sure they can walk around freely without being touched, like I said.
they say he's
But
being
anyway,
sarcastic, though. Yeah.
he didn't have that to worry about because that nigga had no intentions of fighting in the first place. I don't know why, and this is kind of disappointing for me with Keith. Why would you let a crackhead send you off like that? It was a waste of time. He was going to New Orleans anyway, but he didn't have to
Well,
waste that kind of energy. He could enjoy it. He
they were
could
really
enjoy
friends.
where the fuck he was freely.
Well, I
Did
think
what he had to do on the business side without entertaining that shit. Cause we all can see that how he gonna fight anybody? He had 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Crackheads ain't out here busting nobody ass like that.
some of them had that
They
crack
ain't
strain.
around here doing that. And then what pissed me off really about the city, let's just talk about NOLA. First of all, y'all getting Keith Box talking about we ain't weak. Don't think we weak. First of all, why y'all telling Keith that? You should be at OG Murder head. He shouldn't even be walking around now because he made you niggas look weak
Ooh,
by inviting the motherfucker down and letting him walk around without getting touched. So it ain't Keith that's making y'all motherfuckers look weak. It's the motherfucker from y'all motherfucker city making y'all look weak when he invite motherfuckers there for an ass whooping that he knew he wasn't gonna motherfucker serve. That's all.
these are opinions. I don't need nobody from NOLA coming after me.
Robert,
Mhm.
they was at a parade, right? And
Yeah.
really it was about that work.
Huh?
We can wear masks. We can wear masks. You can creep through that crowd, hit them one time with that knife and keep moving. You ain't got to do
Wait a
nothing.
minute. Don't give nobody no ideas now. We're not trying to get one time and keep it moving. Y'all is fierce. Hold up. Who is this? I see y'all in the queue. Give me just a second. I'm gonna add you up. Jesus.
Hey y'all, hey boo.
Hey, babe.
My whole thing is this. If Bigo ain't showed y'all one thing or another, people gonna talk that shit because this app will give you in all social media give a lot of motherfuckers courage that they normally wouldn't have in 3D. Let's be the fuck clear. I don't care about OG murder. I don't care about none of that shit. The fact remains, if a motherfucker come to where, oh, you can't come here, you can't come there. Well, motherfucker, at the end of the day, if they there or not, and you still in the house in your city where you're supposedly from, bitch, it ain't no way a motherfucker gonna tell me they can't come to South Central Los Angeles from where the fuck they from, another state, another city. Bitch could say she from Lancaster, she on her way to LA, come to whip my ass, and I'm gonna be outside with a motherfucking metallic reflector vest on, some neon
Okay.
motherfucking shoes, a
Okay.
motherfucking highlighter glow in the air, all types of shit, a flare gun, so the bitch can't make sure she don't fucking miss me. I'm in the middle of the streets where you said you was gonna
Okay.
beat my ass. I love for a motherfucker to say what they gonna do. And when a motherfucker show and prove, now it's all these stipulations, which you shouldn't be showing and proving no motherfucker for nothing. Because none of y'all, it don't make sense. At the end of the day, OG Murder, you want to be this tough ass OG killer 187 Magnolia Projects, all this other bullshit, but didn't even go out your door. We never saw you outside in the street. Did you even go to Mardi Gras? Did you even have a good time? You didn't. You sat there for 24 hours and waited till that nigga was almost out the airport, and then you said, "Oh, well, here come his police." And this and that. Real motherfuckers who be in the street don't give a fuck about no fucking police. Motherfuckers will fight in front of the police and say, "I'm ready to go to jail, bitch."
That's it. Mind you, we didn't want once again, didn't want nobody to fight. That's not what was given. What it is given is it's just you can't hold up, I'm gonna add y'all. It doesn't when you talk like that and you give that and then somebody shows like no shade, he played in your face. He played in your face. Hold up. Played all up and around your face.
Hey, Robert.
Hey baby.
First of all, Keith was already going there, but I don't know if everybody watched the news or not. It was multiple people getting shot and stabbed on Canal Street, and the police didn't get anybody. The people just was getting shot and stabbed. So I don't really know what the police being there, what nobody wanted to pull up because the police was gonna get them. I don't really think that's.
But
I
also
don't
we
think
have to
that's
be
official.
but also we have to say this. We also have to say this. This pumpkin, when her mom didn't love her and she was saying her mama didn't. But also we have to say this. If you're gonna say that, is it not fair to also say then why did you say you were gonna get him at the airport?
That is true. And then I want everybody to know that the G in OG stands for gangster. So real gangsters shoot it out with the police. They shoot it out with the people they came to get. They shoot it out with everybody. So immediately after you prove that you tough as fuck, you gonna have to prove that you motherfucking innocent in court. However that shit go, you cannot talk that shit and say it's whatever and then make a whole bunch of excuses. Also, I think where OG Murder fucked up at, because this is the same, Keith was just, he fed you before. Like he really, he was there for you. Like the people that you really needed in life, you had fucked up fucking with Roach and Brandy. You let them send you off for entertainment, and they ain't gonna do half of the shit for you that Keith did for you. So I think they just let that gas them up. And for everybody that's coming on here saying this, and this what they would have did. First of all, you got to get your mental check if you even let an app tell you that you're gonna kill somebody at the
Yep.
airport.
Talk
OG
about it.
shouldn't even be that motherfucking mad to say
Nope.
he was gonna take nobody's life at the fucking airport
No.
over no fucking app. Seek help.
Nope.
But everybody have a great day.
You say so what do you mean y'all hold up, Queen, thank you. What do you mean we cap because it's not us doing it? What do you mean?
Robert, I'm just saying, half these people talking shit, they wouldn't pop nobody in front of the police. I'm motherfuckers ain't trying to go to jail. But my thing was, Keith had the same energy as OG when he made them threats. He was going hard too. I smacked shit out you. Why y'all not giving Pastor that same energy as y'all doing OG right now? Because at the end of the day, both talk
I'll
that
I'll tell you
that
why.
big
I'll
shit.
tell you why. I'll tell you why. The reason why is because once again, and I said it before, one threatened the
I
other
ain't
one
no
and
hater. I don't
no
fuck with
no no
neither
no no
one of them
you
niggas.
you keep
I'm
saying
talking about the comments. My
no no
bad.
no that's okay. You keep saying why people are giving
Mm-hmm.
one more than energy than the other because the one they're giving more energy to is OG because he's the one who initiated saying that if that man comes to his city or state or whatever that he will not be leaving
But
basically
I'm
in
gonna go
X, Y,
back
and
because
Z.
I'm finna go back, Robert, and that was the rebuttal. That wasn't him just saying that off the top, like
It doesn't
his
matter if it
heart.
was a
What he
rebuttal, doesn't matter if it was a motherfucking initiation, it doesn't matter if you threaten to tell someone they cannot come to your space and they come to your
Pastor made some
space.
threats too. out.
That's
I don't
fine.
get it.
That's fine. But also, Pastor did not say you cannot come to Toledo, Ohio right now on a motherfucking plane and OG show up in front of his motherfucking house, in front of his door, and pop his gums. OG did. That's why OG's getting the work, my love. He said no fly zone on my live.
That
He
don't
said
sound fair though. I just
it
don't get
don't,
it. Okay, but all right.
but this is facts, my love. You can say it's not fair all you want, but these are facts. There's a
It's
difference.
not fair.
See,
It's not
there's
a
a
fact.
difference between
Robert,
talking
that's
shit.
like me saying to you, Robert, we both in Brooklyn right now. If I say, nigga, I'm finna come and shoot your
But
motherfucking
we both from
nigga,
Brooklyn. We both from Brooklyn. I'm not in a different state telling somebody they cannot
I'm
touch
just
down in
saying.
my state.
Okay, go ahead.
No, what I'm saying is I'm not in
Okay, so say if I wasn't in Brooklyn, I was in the Bronx. Okay, like, and we in the front of, and we in a parade full of people, police out there. You gonna pop me in front of everybody?
yes.
You wanna get
If I said
arrested?
I was going to, yeah.
I don't think you would. I don't
If
think
you
you would. I think you
if
would try to
you
pull me, make me come around the corner or some shit. But I
if
don't think
you
you'll
try
come
to
in front of people, in front of the police.
if you play in my face and I say I'm going to get you, I'm not thinking about the airport. I'm not and I say I'm going to get you at the airport. I'm not thinking about police in your face. That's one thing OG
You
said.
saying that now, but you know most of us we not finna fight in front of a crowd of people
I'm
with
not
police. We
talking
gonna
about my
take
love.
our asses.
I'm not talking about me, my love. I'm talking about what OG said. That's what you're not getting. We're not talking
I
about
know.
us. We
I was
talking about
there
what
when.
the man said. That's
And
what we're
why y'all not
saying.
talking about what Pastor said first though? That's my thing. Why y'all not talking about Pastor said threaten that man first? Why y'all not talking about that?
Nobody said that Pastor didn't threaten that man back. They were both equally threatening. What we're focusing on, my love, is we're not focusing on them two
I
threatening.
just
We're not focusing on them two threatening each other. Who said what first? Who did what? We're focusing
right.
on the fact
But
that the
y'all
nigga
focusing
said.
on the fact what he said, and y'all not focusing on what Pastor said. That's what I'm saying. Y'all both focus on what he said,
That's your
but
opinion, my
Pastor made
love. That's your
harsh ass
opinion.
threats to
I
send him.
think that's your opinion, my love, but I think that we're focused on the fact that he told Keith he would not show up to his area or his state or country, and Keith did. I think we're
But
focused on
Pastor
the.
said also said he would come and smack the shit out of him too. Like y'all gotta go back to that YouTube where he was hoarse and he was
He
going
said
off on OG.
he said a lot of
Y'all have
stuff.
to go listen
He
to
said a lot
it.
of stuff. He said a lot of
Yeah, he
stuff.
did. Just like OG. So how y'all don't have that same energy for Pastor? I don't get that. That's crazy.
No, that's
But
your
thank you,
opinion.
Robert.
No problem, my love. That's your opinion. That's your opinion. Hold on, let me drop you.
She keep telling people what the hell they not gonna do in front of the police. She just ain't ran into that right one, and she missing where Maurice, not OG Murder, cause ain't shit murder about this motherfucker. She missing a point that this motherfucker started it. You don't invite somebody to sit up there and come in your city to fight you, and you go into hibernation, bitch. He need to be fighting the dentist instead of trying to fight.
I don't know. Listen, I'm not really here to focus on who started what. I'm not. I don't want to make that the focal point. So let me just say this really quickly. I don't, because some of y'all Keith lovers and haters are gonna say they started it, he started it, he said. I don't care about the timeline because I know it started offline and then it went online. My focus here and what I'm saying to y'all, the reason why I'm coming out from where I'm coming from is regardless of who said what and started what first, OG Murder is the one who said, nigga, you cannot fly. This was in my live. So this is my experience. I'm not speaking for y'all and I'm not speaking for me. I'm not Keith, I'm not OG. This man verbatim said, no fly zone. If you come down here, I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna meet you at the airport. And then it changed from the airport to Canal Street. And then he said he was coming to Canal Street, never came. Then it was, now I'm texting you, now I'm doing all. The nigga still came down. The nigga not only came down, he publicly live by himself. And he went into your live and gave you his hotel room. My thing is this. If you are coming with that energy and telling somebody they are not allowed and they go there and they go, no, like, bitch. It's curtains.